We're continuing to track that threat for some snow headed in later on tonight. Again, anything that's been falling throughout much of this afternoon is having a tough time sticking on those roadways, except when you get closer toward Highway 65. That's where we're seeing more of those issues kind of cropping back up. Throughout the rest of this afternoon, though, most of the issues going to stay north of I-70, Moberly up toward Macon and back into Brunswick and Marshall. That's where we'll see that. But watch this as we get into 8 and 9 o'clock. That field starts to expand in coverage, and it's going to be cold enough that all of this is likely going to be sticking to those roadways. The darker blue bands, that's where you're going to be seeing that moderate to even heavy snow at times, and it's with us once it redevelops this evening all the way through tomorrow morning through about 5 and 6 o'clock, and then working its way off toward the south and east as it closes in on I-44 by about midday tomorrow. So dealing with the snow all the way until then. Here's a look at Snow Tracker. And again, throughout today, largely not going to be picking up enough to be causing some big time issues on the roadways. Certainly a few isolated slick spots going to be possible, if not likely, into Macon, Moberly, back toward, again, Brunswick and Marshall. But that starts to work its way off toward the south and east, and this is where the problems are going to be. We're going to be dealing with more snow than we can handle on those roadways. Here's a look at those road conditions, and this kind of paints the picture whether, again, they're looking at some wet roadways. They're actually a little bit slick as of that lunchtime hour where you're seeing those green colors. Watch what happens, though, after sunset. Things become a little bit more icy as we get into the overnight hours. When you pick up more of that snow, again, certainly not helping matters either. Getting into tomorrow, though, we're still going to be dealing with slippery conditions in the morning time, but by midday into the afternoon, I think we're at least heading in the right direction. So if you want to maybe get out and travel and go to, say, one of the area parks nearby you and drive there, head toward the afternoon hours, but still going to be feeling like the low 20s as that snow comes to an end Friday afternoon. But here's the other problem, that wind chill. It is going to be dropping like a rock as we get into Friday night into Saturday morning, likely feeling into the single digits, if not close to zero, by the time we get to sunrise on Saturday. So during the day, not a whole lot we can do for the first day of this weekend, only managing about the freezing mark for afternoon highs, but look how much we improve things as we roll those clocks forward on Sunday back into the upper 50s and low 60s next week.